Oh, hello, back to CWmR Railway. It's been a bit longer than planned. Short of it is, life decided to kick me in the nads. But I thought I'd do an update for May. Stuff I have been able to get done. I've spent probably about 2 weeks building this area for the churchyard. It's built in the normal way with brown paper and packing paper, brown packing paper, corrugated cardboard, and then sealed over with Javis scenic matting, and then scenery and bushes and that tree's on the wonk. It's stuck down, but it's on the wonk. God dang it. And it is viewable from the other side as well, from the middle. Pardon the mess underneath. I've been running a bit more period correct stuff as opposed to the heritage diesels. So I've got the Merchant Navy on a single coach, 3 military vehicle and a passenger brake van, and then Camelot is running on line 3. That front coach is a little bit squeaky at the moment, so I need to oil. She's on purely passenger duties. I had gotten today a Allian Class 33, but the box thing, this, was broken out of the packet, and as soon as I opened the sort of ice cube thing, opened it up, and that battery box thing stayed in the box, and there's like the clips have bent and snapped, so someone at the factory hasn't installed it properly, or it's gotten damaged out on the way to my shop, because I practically babied it from the local shop back to the house, because I don't want to have breakages. That's a little bit of a nuisance. Otherwise, I haven't been doing a whole lot because I said life has reared up and kicked me. What I will do is I will briefly show what that looks like from the middle, and then go show some new additions which are downstairs. So I might add some more to it and sort of try and tidy it a bit. That's the edge of the board, so it doesn't matter too much. You can see some areas where it's joined here, but it's covered up with scenic stuff. But coming down, just see the Merchant Navy. So from down low, kind of acts a bit like a scenic break. All the scenery and scatter stuff is Javis because it's more affordable. N-scale trees, 3-pack of chestnut trees, and then Metcalf buildings, and then the sand I use for my animals. It acts quite well to obscure that's not in focus. Interestingly, that clock is different to the clock kits Metcalf supply for your station buildings. It'd be nice if it was the same, but of it this way you can't see it. Got a 37 in there. Heritage steam siding, and then there's 33063 in the normal spot. Right then, I will park Aberdeen Commonwealth and then go show the new additions. I did mention in my last video, so I'll go do that now. I'll start with this because I'm not sure if I've shown this, but this is a Dapol Ashford 150 class 33-1. It's a wonderful little thing. Runs really nicely. I've only got a 009 layout, not an N-gauge one, but it runs really nicely on it. And that's an N-gauge coach, as in bus coach. And then I've got this. This being a Helian O-gauge 33. There's my Sprint Yellow Skoda Fabia Mark II. I think is a 3 on trim level. This thing is a monster. I do need to number it. It's getting numbered 60. It says on there. It says 6583 is what I'm numbering it. So that is the engine as it was entered service in original condition. As this is. It's a bit of a faff because the numbers there's 83, but only 2 of them. So I'm going to have to cut the D83s in order to get all the numbers I need. And that's a squeeze yellow drawer thing. So it opens up like that. Because it needs essentially one here, and then the same on the other side. Now I have run this at my local shop, and it is a monster. Instructions say it's 3.5 kilos. It is absolutely huge. Fan works. There's a motor in each bogie. It feels like it could shift me, and I'm not exactly a small person. So the plan is to get some 31s, 33s, and maybe a 37 in here. There's a 31 at Stoke-on-Trent. That's 31430, which is the first diesel loco I was ever pulled by. And then a whole lot of 33s just to decorate it in here so it's not pitch black. And then it's a badge, class 33 again, and a type in something different, Southern Railway one. And I'm going to go back upstairs. So yeah, I can split second view, but I've got to go tackle the stairs again. And here we go, back upstairs. So the plan now for the layout, apart from getting more locos and things that I like, is the point motors. Before I do any more scenery, they will need motors. Now I'm using the surface mounted ones because they're just easier. That will need one. That won't, because I can just reach from where I operate. There's 2 roughly where that coach and the tank is. It's a crossover. I don't think they'll need them because I can just scoot over. But it'd be interesting. And then over here, all the points over here need motorizing. It's purely so I don't have to go under over every time I want to change something or pose something. When that's done, I will finish this water tower area. 37 currently is, and something will be there that's different. hopefully quite soon. This area will be ballasted and then finished on the scenery, but that does mean I'll have no place to put my re-railer. I might add a couple trees into that area. That'll get tarmac sheeting, and once that's done, I'll do all the sheds around there. So where the Q1 is, that needs double track shed slightly modified. I've finished the bridge, and then along the back I'm going to do it sort of a paper mache style because it's a bit easier for along the back than using this, because on complicated hills this JVS mat is a bit of a faff. It's fine for that sort of thing, and that sort of thing where the tower is, but it was a real faff on this more complicated hill. Shiny there in the flash. I'll have to put some bushes or something on it. But that's all going to be paper mache'd. And those tubes are only a rough idea for height, they'll probably be shorter than that. That's going to be heavily forested. Pretty much from the other side of the bridge, going all along the back till we get to these two tall ones. Then it won't be forested, and then there's going to be the crashed fighter. And yeah, there is something I'm going to put in the forest area, but I'll give a warning ahead of schedule, or ahead of before I do that. But I will show it in this video. But this is sort of what I'm figuring out. There'll be a embankment there, small hill rise where the Nissan huts are. There'll be one or two more, and that will be slightly risen towards the edge of the board, just briefly where the tanks and guns are, and then that'll be on track level. That will be track level. But what I'm going to be putting into the forest as a little bit of a reference and a joke is I'm going to be putting essentially a cryptid, so think Loch Ness Monster in there. And so I will go show that, and a heads up if you are arachnophobic, end the video here. And if you have ended the video here, I don't know when I'll upload the next one, when something interesting happens. But for those who are wanting to see what it is, I will basically go into that room. Right, so this is my animal room. That's where I have my animals. So I have very niche animals, and so as I say, the warning for arachnophobia. That's what I'm planning on putting in. What that is a 5-inch leg span molt of a Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. They can get up to 11 inches, but it's rare. Normally it's 9.5 they'll max out at. I'll switch the flash off because she's not going to like it. Currently she's there. She's just over 6 inches across now. They grow very bloody quickly. And she's a female. It's a sort of confirmed now because she's big enough for me to check. She's a female, so I've got like another 15 years of her. And so she's in a big tank because she's going to get big. But essentially I'm putting one of her old molts, which is quite a nice molt. I was able to sort of reconstruct a spider out of it quite nicely. So think Shelob or Aragog or Queen Taratect. only probably a bit more peaceful, chilling in the forest. Yeah, she's just chilled. It's quite warm today anyway. It's 23 degrees in here, so she's quite happy. But yeah, so that's all the plans for the railway, featuring Tanya the Brazilian salmon pink. So yeah, if you like the video, comment and whatnot. I'll try and upload another video when something interesting happens. Just kick dirt all over the fake plants. Yeah, and I shall see people in the next one, and I'll leave it on a sleeping, adorable little spider. In the next one, folks.